Well, good day. This time we're going to look at orientation. We're going to insert some clip art, change the order of things, group some stuff, and fill a shape. Hey, that's a lot to do. Hey, let's get started then. We'll give it a click. Let's get rid of this. Here we go. Orientation means which way is the paper turned. Is the paper straight up and down, or is the paper turned sideways? You can turn the paper sideways, and here's what you do. You go to page design, and oh my gosh, it says orientation. There's two choices. Portrait like we have it now, or landscape, turn it sideways. Look at the paper's turned sideways. That's what orientation means. Is it straight up and down like a normal piece of paper, or did somebody turn it sideways? Sideways is landscape. So if you wanted to draw a picture of the Queen of England sitting on her throne, you would probably do a portrait of her. A picture of her sitting on her throne. But if you wanted to get her whole family and all the people together, you might turn the paper sideways. You'd have room for lots and lots of people. So today we're going to do landscape. And let's start out with a little word art. We're going to say, I don't know which one you're going to do. Maybe you're going to do this one. I don't know. And I'm going to say bunnies for sale. How about rabbits? Rabbits for sale. Rabbits for sale. Are you excited? I am. Okay. So that's pretty small and pretty boring. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to make it big, big, big. About this big. Wait a minute. About this big. And let's see. We got to give it a better shape than that. So we give it a click. We look at the shapes and we think, what shape am I going to do today? What about this one? Slants up. Slants up looks good. I'm going to go for slants up. Rabbits for sale. Now, I need a bunch of rabbits. So I'm going to insert, normally I would insert a picture, but today I'm going to insert clip art. Clip art is little tiny pictures. They're mostly cartoon looking, but not always. Clip art is part of the Microsoft Publisher program that somebody installed these pictures into your hard drive. They're not on the internet, but they're part of this publisher program. If you do clip art, it says, what do you want to look for? A cow? No, I don't want to look for a cow. I want to look for a rabbit. And then I'll say go. I want to go. And I only have one rabbit, but you probably have a lot. You probably have lots of rabbits, but I only have one. So I'm going to click this thing and poof, it jumps right in there. I'm all done with clip art. Bye, clip art. See you later. So I got one rabbit, and I think I need more rabbits. So I'm going to copy this rabbit. Do you remember how to copy? I'm going to copy this rabbit down here, and over here, and over here, and over here, and over down here. And let's see. I'm going to put this rabbit. This rabbit is stepping on this rabbit's head. So this rabbit has to come to the front, because I don't want this rabbit sitting on this guy's head. So I'm going to click this one. I'm going to bring him to the front, and that's what's called order. Order does not mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Order does not mean A, B, C, D, E. No. Order means which one's on top and which one's in the back. The order is which one's on top of the other one. So I'm going to go over to home, and I'm going to take the one I'm on and bring it forward. Oh yeah, now it's this one's in front and this one's in the back. Doesn't look like he's stepping on its head anymore. This looks much better. Now you might say, I want to take these rabbits, I want to put them on the other side. And so you might be tempted to move one rabbit at a time. Move this rabbit over here, and then move this rabbit over here, and then move this rabbit over here. Okay, that's crazy. I'm going to undo, undo, undo. Where's the undo button? Here it is. Give it a click, give it a click, give it a click. So I'm going to move them all at once, and I'm going to group them all together. So I'm going to start down here. Look where I am down here. And I'm going to think about it. I'm going to cover up all these rabbits. So I'm going to start here, and I'm going to cover up all the rabbits. And I don't mind if I get some of my big rabbits for sale sign. As long as you don't get everything, that it only, oh, look at that. It gets everything that you just covered up. Now I'm going to take these things and group them into one big group. So they'll all be together no matter what happens. That sounds pretty good. So that's right up here on Home tab. I'm still on the Home tab, and it's got these little things. And you probably have one that says group or ungroup. It probably has words next to yours, but mine says group, and it means put all these things together and make them act like one thing. So I got a bunch of rabbits, but I'm going to make them act like one giant picture. Now they're grouped, and I can just take the group and just grab it on the edge. See if I get the edge. There it is, and pull it over, and oh my gosh, I moved them all at once. I want to flip these rabbits so they're facing the other way. So I'm going to go over here to the rotate thing, and I'm going to flip it horizontal. Hey, look at that. Now all my rabbits are going the other way. Hey, that looks fantastic. Now we got to tell them where these rabbits are, because these rabbits are for sale. I need a big shape. So I'm going to go get a big giant arrow. Under shapes, there's lots of shapes, and one of them is these arrows. Oh, here's some arrows right here. So I'm going to do this big, thick arrow. Not this little skinny arrow. That's not the right arrow. I want a big block arrow. So give this big block arrow, and I'm going to do a big block arrow. So draw it about like this. Then I think, well, that's not big enough. So don't worry. Just grab it in the middle. It's not a picture. You could stretch it out. I'm going to make it like super big, like about, I don't even know how big, like about that big. And look, I got these little yellow diamond shapes, and I can change the shape of this little arrow. Look at that. That's pretty good. I like it. Now, I want to fill my arrow in with a color. So I'm going to give it a right click, and I'm going to say, wait a minute, you can't see that. I'm going to give it a right click, and I'm going to say, format this auto shape. Format the auto shape. Okay, I'm going to format it. But I'm going to fill it in with a color. What color are you going to fill it in with? I'm going to fill it in with, I don't know, maybe one of these colors? Maybe one of these colors? I don't like any of those colors, so maybe I'll choose more colors. Ah! And oh my gosh, look at all these colors. Maybe I'll choose this color. Oh look, here's what the new colors are going to look like. Or maybe this color, or maybe this color. I don't even know. If you don't like those colors, you can go make your own custom colors. Are you kidding? Then, what color's the line? You see now, I got this arrow. And it's got a black arrow, and at the inside it's going to be orange. But the line is still going to be black. You see the line color is black. Let me show you. I'll say okay. So now I got an orange arrow with a black line around it. You see what I mean? So you can change the line color, I guess. Wait a minute. I got to give it a right click and format this object. Format this auto shape. And I'll say the line color is going to be... what do you think? What do you think? Same color? I don't know if I can find it. Is it this one? I think it might be that one. Okay. And okay. Now I think I want to write in it. I'll put in the address because people are going to want to know, like, where is it? Home, 10 is too small. Maybe, what do you think, 24? I'll say 77. Wait a minute. I know it's small. The guy's telling me it's kind of small. So what? I'm typing myself. Leave me alone. 778. Wait a minute. Where's the 8? 80 Tanner Drive. See, that way everybody will know where to go to get those rabbits. But they're still too small. This has got to get much bigger. Remember how to do that? Oh my gosh, Mr. Lushenko, how do you do that? Do you remember? You forgot already. There, what do you think about that? Hey, that looks pretty good. Can you make rabbits for sale? Give it a try. Let's go. Go, go.